I don't have a little sister, but if I did, I would tell her it won't always be this way. Things will not always be this way. Like, I remember one day I was like crying in prayer. Like, I was just bawling my eyes and crying out to God. And, you know, I was praying about a certain thing. And at some point I stopped praying because I felt like the Lord was telling me it won't always be this way. And I'm like, well, what do you mean by that? Like, what are you trying to say? It won't always be this way. Exactly what you are hearing. Things won't always feel this way. Things won't always look this way. It does not rain forever. The clouds move. The sun will shine. Like, it will not always feel this way. The sun goes down in the evening and obviously it becomes dark, but the sun also comes up in the morning, which means that your joy will come in the morning. And so weeping may endure in the evening, but your joy will come in the morning because it won't always be this way. I used to tell my friend in college, we're not always going to be scrambling for money like this. And we're not. We're out of college and we are not. Do you hear me? Like, when my mom was in a one story, I was like, Mommy, it's not always going to be like this. Today, Mom's in a 2-story, a beautiful home, big, beautiful home, because it's not always going to be this way. Things are not always going to feel this way. Leave the tangible items, leave all the assets to the side. You won't always be this way. Your situation it's not always going to feel and look like this. You are going to smile again. You're going to marvel at the works of the Lord because this is just a season. And the seasons change, the clouds move. It will not always be this way. And the reason why you need to sometimes look back on what God has done, because you need to be reminded about his faithfulness, how he shifted the seasons in the past. He's the same God yesterday, today, and forevermore. And so if he did it back then, why would he not do it now? Why would he not do it next week? It won't always be this way. Do you hear me? I wish I had a little sister because I would scream it in her ear every single day. It won't always be this way. You're not always going to feel like this. You're not always going to look like this. It's just a season. And the seasons will change. The circumstances will change. So sit in it now. Figure out what God is trying to do. But remember, it won't always be this way. Amen.